Good afternoon everyone, TMM Gamer here bringing you some more Call of Duty Black Ops gameplay. Just a little bit on the gameplay. It is an M14 gameplay, which is a little bit unusual. It's on the map Havana, as you can see, and my perk setup is Hardline, Warlord Pro and Ninja. Now, the M14 is one of the most powerful assault rifles, along with the FAL. I think it's a 2-hit kill. So 2 bullets into the, upper neck, then the neck or the head is a kill. So if you're accurate with this weapon, you can cause some pretty impressive damage with it. Now, one problem with this is the M14 and the FAL both have a lot of recoil. So whenever I use them, I always use the grip, because this makes the recoil a lot more manageable. With the grip, the recoil is only straight up and down. There's no real side-to-side recoil. So as long as you aim for centre mass, like the stomach or the upper chest, you're gonna get the kill 9 times out of 10. It's a very good weapon with the grip on it. And I've got quite a fast trigger finger as well, so I can black people down with it as well if I turn the corner and see someone. But yeah, it's a very good weapon. I thoroughly recommend it if you're getting a bit bored with the FAMAS, which, to be honest, I am now. I've made a commitment not to do any more gameplay commentaries with the FAMAS, because everyone's seen it 100,000 times. Everyone's seen, every commentator out there has used the FAMAS till death, and I want to use a few different weapons that perhaps you haven't seen used before, and the M14 is definitely one of them. Now, if you are going to use this weapon, I recommend you use it with Warlord Pro, because I am not a big fan of the iron sights of the weapon. They are usable, and if you want to use Sleight of Hand Pro, you can use it if you really want to, but I'd much rather sacrifice that fast reload for the ability to have a red dot as well as the grip, because with this weapon you want to be playing a slightly more defensive playstyle. If you turn the corner and see someone with a FAMAS or with an SMG, the chances are that he's going to beat you in a gunfight, but if he's running towards you, your greater power will mean that you can take him out quite easily. So that's just all I want to say about the gameplay. The main part of this commentary is going to be about Modern Warfare 3 and my own personal wish list for it. Now, Black Ops and Modern Warfare 2 and World at War as well, to be honest, have been disappointing. Call of Duty 4 was probably the best game of the decade so far, in my humble opinion. You might disagree, but I think it was absolutely incredible. And then from there, every game since has been very disappointing, whether it's it's been ruined by small things as well. They were so close to being good games, brilliant games, but they were ruined by small things. So, like a few examples, World at War was ruined by the MP40, dual mag, extended mag, whatever it was, and Juggernaut. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 was ruined by the noob perks. So, like the one-man army noob tubes, the commandos, the stuff like that, the real cheese fest stuff. And Black Ops is seen as meant to be boring. And I can't play this game for hours and hours and hours. I could play Modern Warfare 2 despite all its faults for hours and hours and hours in COD 4. So what I'm trying to do in this video is say what I would do to fix the franchise. Not that the franchise is particularly broken, but to make Modern Warfare 3 the most perfect game it can be. And I've got a few ideas that I'm just going to run through here. My first one, and probably the most important one, is no noob perks. Now, I mean perks like Juggernaut, one-man army, commando, that just ruined the game in my opinion. Modern Warfare 2 would have been one of the best Call of Duties ever. Probably the best Call of Duty ever, if it wasn't ruined by some people sitting in the back of the map with a noob tube and one-man army spamming them across the map. It takes no skill to get kills that way, and it's an example of noob perks punishing good players. I'm all for making the game as even as possible, but if a good player is hindered by a perk, like they were with One Man Army, it should be removed. There's nothing you can do about it. It doesn't matter how good a player you are. If a noob tube just comes sailing over the map, and my teammate should have saved me. That was a fail on his part. Anyway, if the noob tube comes sailing over the map and kills me, there's nothing I can do about that. So there's no way I can counter it apart from doing the same tactic of getting a noob tube out and firing it across the map and seeing if I can get lucky and hitting him. So if you get rid of one-man army, if you get rid of commando and a stupid knife lunge, that is a major step. Now, the second one I think is going to be supported by everyone is improved sniping. Sniping in Call of Duty has always been one of the main attractions for me. It's always very fun. I find it very fun to use the M14 in COD 4, to use the Barrett 50 cal in Modern Warfare 2, and just try and snipe my way to victory. I wasn't particularly good at quickscoping, but I was a good sniper. I could kill people very accurately from distance, get a few good kill streaks, defend objectives with a sniper rifle, and I don't really have the confidence to do that in Black Ops anymore, and it's a shame because a lot of people, such as Muzzafuzzer, Wings of Redemption, were great snipers, and Muzzafuzzer especially, I really enjoyed watching him snipe. But the fact is, you don't see many people snipe on Black Ops anymore, and that's a shame, because sniping is a part of Call of Duty. It's one of the things that differentiates it from every other game out there, every other first-person shooter, is that you can run around with a sniper rifle, get into people's faces, and do very well. And I would love that if Infinity Ward or Sledgehammer Games or whoever's making the new game, I think it's a coalition of both of them, brought that back, because it would be a fantastic thing for the franchise to have the ability to rush with sniper rifles again. Now, I'm not a big quickscoper, but I recognise that it is part of the game, and there are many people out there who really enjoy quickscoping, and it would be a terrible shame if they weren't able to do it in the next Call of Duty. So that's my second one. My third one perhaps is a little bit controversial. Well, I think it's a no-brainer, but some people might disagree with me, and that is remove the one-hit knife kill. It is so annoying to put 3 bullets into a guy at close range and him to win the gunfight by pressing one button. I think you saw a perfect example of it earlier. I was turned a corner, I put a couple of M14 bullets into the guy's legs, and yet he managed to kill me after he'd done no damage to me just by pressing one button. Now that, in my opinion, once again, isn't very fair. As a basic knife, the basic knife should not be able to kill someone one hit in the front. It should be, in my opinion, like the Killzone 3 or the Halo setup. So you have like assassinations, or you have to sneak up on people. Obviously, if a guy's sitting in a corner and you do well enough to sneak up behind him and plant a knife in his neck, he should die to one hit. But if you turn the corner and see someone looking at you in the face, he puts 2 bullets into you, and you click one button and win the gunfight, I don't think that's very fair in my opinion. Once again, you might disagree. Now, what I would do to try and solve this is, as I go on quite a nice pistol tear here, nice. What I would do to solve this is, if you wanted a one-hit knife kill, you have to select it as a weapon. For example, I'd keep the ballistic knife. I really don't mind getting killed by people with a ballistic knife or with a tomahawk or something like that. A lot of people see it as quite cheesy, but I really don't mind. If that person has chosen to drop a pistol, a launcher for a ballistic knife, or drop a frag or a Semtex for a tomahawk, they deserve the benefits of picking those weapons. It's a legitimate choice. But what I do mind is people who select the launcher, select the frag grenade, and then can still one-hit knife kill me, even though they haven't selected anything to benefit themselves in close range combat. So what you could do is either have it as a perk, which I think might be a little bit annoying. What you could do though is have a commando perk, but what it does is just make the knife one-hit kill, and then the Commando Pro will make the knife range longer. Now, if you've selected a perk to enable yourself to knife me better, then that's fair, that's a good choice. So that's perfectly fine. Or you could do it as a weapon slot, so you could have a ballistic knife in Modern Warfare 3, which is a one-hit kill with a knife, but you have to switch to it. Now, I think both of those are legitimate ways to solve the problem, because I do see it as a problem. I think it's very annoying to turn the corner, put bullets into someone, and yet he wins the gunfight with no skill on his part. But you know, it's up to the developers. There are a lot of different opinions, a lot of different arguments, and thank God that guy was really crap, otherwise he would have killed me. And I'd like to hear your opinions, because this isn't cut and dry. You know, this is my personal opinion, but you might totally disagree with it, and that's fair enough. You know, so if you have any ideas for Modern Warfare 3, what you think it would, benefit from having, please do leave a comment. Now the final score is 49 and 6, sorry, with the M14, with 13 defends, and I think that's 1 or 2 captures, so a pretty good gameplay. Hope you enjoyed it, guys, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.